Controversial new City Hall project in a North County community has some citizens seen red. They tell investigator Elliot Davis, why build a new office for officials when the town is going downhill? Elliot with the story in tonight's You Paid For It.
A group of Jennings citizens and even elected officials opposed to the new City Hall came out to talk to me at the site of the proposed multi-million-dollar project. Here's an artist's rendering of what it's supposed to look like. Culetta Hendricks is one of those longtime Jennings homeowners not happy one bit.
Does it seem like a waste of money?
Yes. Absolutely a waste of money when it can be used on so many more things.
Residents tell me they're more concerned about their decaying community with rundown houses like this with out-of-control vegetation.
What do you think about this project, City Hall?
I don't like it. It's a lot of things that can be done with this money. You even have residents that want to repair their homes. Allocate some of that money to some of them that can't afford to do fix-ups. Clean up these weeds, tear down these houses, cut this grass down and fix these streets.
Jennings already has a current City Hall. Opponents of the proposed new project think the city should just rehab the building they have now. But the mayor and other officials want the costly new one. The city bought the land for the new City Hall for $750,000. They have to do some $200,000 worth of sewer improvements. So you're already shelling out nearly $1 million. But a huge hitch. The city doesn't have the $14 million the new City Hall would cost to build. Here's Jennings Councilman Gary Johnson.
So $750,000 they spent on the land.
And we will have to spend $200,000, which would almost be $1 million before we lay one brick.
And don't have the money to build a City Hall yet.
Not at this point.
He also wants something done about the derelict houses and other issues.
The number one thing that people want to see is demolition. It was stated in a meeting, we have over 1,000 vacant properties sitting, abandoned. And we could, with $1 million, we could put a dent into Jennings.
Since the mayor is pushing this deal, I tried to catch up with her, but I didn't have any luck getting Jennings Mayor Yolanda Austin to talk. She didn't return my phone calls either.
What would you tell the mayor?
I would tell the mayor to stop the project, halt the process, and let's listen to the residents and let's spend the money wisely. We have a City Hall now that we can build on and we can expand.
I always use this as a scenario. Would you go out and buy new furniture and put it in a dirty house?
Construction was supposed to start on the new City Hall in September of this year. But with the money issue in doubt, there's no telling when or even if the project will get built. Of course, I'll stay on top of this deal. After all, you paid for it.